This might sound crazy, but in just 2024, over 4,000 major retail locations have shut down, and experts warn that the number could double by the end of the year. In this video, we'll give you a heads up on some of the most popular retailers and restaurant chains that are going out of business this winter. And number 1, we have Tupperware. Once a revolutionary force in food storage, Tupperware became a staple in many kitchens worldwide thanks to its innovative direct selling model. Tupperware had its heyday on the New York Stock Exchange after going public in 1996, with its stock peaking in late 2013. There was a brief resurgence during the pandemic as people stocked up on food storage containers during lockdowns. However, once life returned to normal, interest in Tupperware faded and both sales and stock prices plummeted. Now this iconic brand is on the brink of collapse. In September, the company filed for bankruptcy in Delaware, citing falling demand, mounting losses, slumping stock prices, and rising debt. By October, Tupperware had agreed to sell its business to a group of lenders for $23.5 million in cash and over $63 million in debt relief, so come next year, they'll be completely off the market. And number 2, we have Red Lobster. Red Lobster is the world's largest seafood chain, but this brand hit a rough patch this year. Back in May 2024, it abruptly closed nearly 100 locations, sparking rumors of a looming bankruptcy. By the end of the month, those rumors were confirmed. Red Lobster filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, aiming to keep its doors open while restructuring its operations. The chain has been struggling for a while with increasing costs, underperforming restaurants, and hefty operating losses. However, one major misstep was the return of its Ultimate Endless Shrimp promotion, which ended up costing more than it had brought in. Currently, Red Lobster operates 570 locations, but their number might shrink further. Recent bankruptcy filings reveal that over 100 additional restaurants could close on top of the ones already shuttered in May. Right now, the future of this seafood chain remains uncertain. Coming in at number 3, The Body Shop. Once a go-to spot in malls, The Body Shop was popular for its extensive selection of lotions, soaps, and other scented goodies. Originally founded in Brighton, the company later set up headquarters in West Sussex. After being owned by L'Oreal from 2006 to 2017, it was sold to Brazil's Natura & Co., but in November 2023, Natura sold the company to a private equity firm, Aurelius. In recent years, The Body Shop has taken a hit. The brand filed for bankruptcy in the US in May, leading to the closure of all its American stores. By February 2024, Aurelius placed its UK operations into administration, with plans to shutter up to half of its 198 UK locations and cut 40% of head office staff. By March, US operations were done and the company pivoted to Canada under bankruptcy protection. In September 2024, The Body Shop was acquired by the Aurea Group. But while the company is going through a rough patch, the new leadership remains optimistic about its future by focusing on sustainability and aiming to restore The Body Shop's standing as a leader in the ethical beauty industry, with hopes of turning things around. Next, we have Dickies Barbecue Pit. Founded in Texas in 1941, this chain didn't start franchising until the 1990s. By 2012, it was recognized as the fastest-growing restaurant chain in the US. Popular for its on-site wood-smoked meats and homey sides like fried okra and barbecue beans, Dickies became a fan favorite. However, 2024 was tough, with nearly half of its locations either closed or sold. Despite being the largest barbecue chain in the US, Dickies Barbecue Pit closed nearly 100 of its locations during its 2024 fiscal year, alongside selling over 100 others to different franchisees. This resulted in a net loss of 85 locations. Along with closing physical locations, nearly all of Dickies' virtual restaurants have been closed. Now only 366 Dickies barbecue pits remain across the country, and the chain is scaling back its physical presence even further. Moving on, Family Dollar comes in at number 5. Family Dollar has been a solid option for many shoppers on a budget, but recent struggles have made it harder for some to shop there. Years of poor management and store conditions have hurt its reputation. The company owned by Dollar Tree was recently hit with a $40 million fine due to a rat infestation at one of its warehouses, which led to the temporary closure of hundreds of locations. In addition to this, the effects of high inflation and a general slowdown in consumer spending have caused Family Dollar's sales to drop. The chain is also facing strong competition from other discount retailers like Dollar General and Walmart. With around 8,000 stores in the US, Family Dollar has been struggling, and Dollar Tree has announced the closure of 600 Family Dollar locations this year alone, with an additional 370 locations to follow as leases expire. While the closures may help Dollar Tree's bottom line, they'll leave many customers in underserved areas with fewer shopping options, especially since Family Dollar stores are often the only retail spots in communities without many supermarkets or big box stores. The next brand we'll be saying farewell to this winter is World of Beer Bar and Kitchen. This restaurant was once a promising star in the casual dining sector, but lately it's encountered significant financial and operational challenges in recent years, leading to its filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The restaurant chain, which initially capitalized on the craft beer boom of the early 2010s, has faced a series of obstacles that have sharply impacted its growth and profitability. After closing 14 locations over the past year, World of Beer now operates only 33 locations, most of which are concentrated in the southeastern United States. World of Beer is now focusing on restructuring efforts aimed at preserving its most profitable locations. The company's decision to file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy allows it the opportunity to reorganize and regain stability while focusing on the long-term viability of the brand. Despite the challenges, the chain remains committed to improving its operations, concentrating on maintaining a streamlined set of locations that are performing well and potentially expanding again under more favorable conditions. And number 7, Ted Baker. Ted Baker is a British luxury fashion brand founded in 1988 by Ray Kelvin in Glasgow, Scotland. It initially rose to prominence for its unique blend of traditional tailoring and bold, innovative designs. The brand's quirky, distinctive style quickly made it popular, and Ted Baker expanded its offerings to include women's wear, accessories, footwear, and homeware, gaining fame for its high-quality craftsmanship and attention to detail. However, its success began to wane in the late 2010s due to several factors. In 2018, founder Ray Kelvin stepped down following a scandal involving allegations of inappropriate behavior, which further damaged the brand's image. By the early 2020s, Ted Baker had entered a new phase of restructuring in an attempt to recover, but it struggled to regain its former success. In recent years, the brand has been forced to close several of its stores. It closed 15 UK shops, resulting in the loss of about 245 jobs, and shut down all its remaining UK and Irish locations in August 2024. Additionally, Ted Baker took down its website, putting over 500 more jobs at risk. Moving on to Applebees. You heard that right. The same restaurant is famous for its broad menu of comfort foods, including burgers, steaks, pasta, salads, and signature appetizers. Founded in 1980 by Bill and T.J. Palmer in Georgia, Applebees grew to become one of the largest casual dining chains in the US, with locations all around the world. However, over the years, Applebees has faced several setbacks from shifting dining trends and increased competition, leading to the closures of many locations. Since 2017, around 300 Applebee's restaurants have shut down, and in 2023 the chain closed 46 more. The company's parent, Dine Brands Global, is now planning to close an additional 25 to 35 locations in 2024, continuing the trend of downsizing. But here's the twist: despite these setbacks, all hope isn't lost yet for Applebee's. Dine Brands has initiated plans to stabilize Applebee's. This involves introducing co-branded Applebee's and IHOP restaurants, with the first locations potentially opening in early 2025. And number 9 is Dennys. This iconic American diner chain is known for its 24/7 service and affordable comfort food, and has been a staple in American dining since its founding in 1953. However, lately the company has faced significant financial challenges. Rising inflation and shifting consumer preferences have led to a decline in sales, prompting Dennys to close several underperforming locations. The chain plans to close 150 restaurants in total, with 50 locations shutting down by the end of 2024 and another 100 expected to close the following year. These closures primarily involve older locations that are too expensive to renovate or those situated in unprofitable areas. Although these closures are part of a broader strategy to improve cash flow and streamline operations. Approaching the end of our list, we have Rite Aid in number 10. Rite Aid, a well-known American pharmacy chain, isn't immune to the economic challenges faced by many businesses. The company has faced serious financial challenges in recent years, struggling with declining sales, mounting debt, and stiff competition from larger pharmacy chains like Walgreens and CVS. Despite its long history, the company has been unable to maintain its market position, leading to numerous store closures. In 2024, Rite Aid plans to close 77 locations as part of its ongoing efforts to reduce costs and stabilize its finances. This follows a difficult period marked by a failed merger with Walgreens and rising operational expenses. Over the past few years, Rite Aid has already closed over 600 stores, and its financial difficulties have worsened following its bankruptcy filing in October 2023. As of now, 431 locations have been shut down or are scheduled to close in the near future. These closures are part of the company's strategy to address its mounting financial strain and improve its viability. In number 11 is Buca di Beppo. Buca di Beppo specializes in Italian-American cuisine and has become known for its family-style meals, large portions, and lively decor that features Italian-American culture and celebrity photos. The menu includes a variety of classic Italian dishes such as pasta, pizza, and traditional entrees, all served in big portions meant to be shared. In 2008, the chain was acquired by Planet Hollywood, and its ownership has changed a few times since, but it remains a well-known name in the casual dining industry. However, Buca di Beppo has been closing several locations over the years, and this trend continued in 2024. 13 underperforming locations across states like California, Utah, Michigan, and New York were permanently shut down. These closures were a result of the challenges posed by the pandemic and other market pressures. Despite the closures, Buca di Beppo still operates in 44 locations and continues to serve its loyal customers who consider the restaurant a part of their traditions and celebrations. Lastly, we have 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven was originally founded in 1927 in Texas and has grown into an international convenience store giant. The chain, initially named Totem, rebranded to 7-Eleven in 1946 to reflect its extended operating hours, which were from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. at the time. Known for its convenience and wide range of products, 7-Eleven offers everything from snacks and beverages to household goods, and is also famous for its hot food options like hot dogs and pizza. Despite its success, 7-Eleven is facing some challenges. 7 & I Holdings, the chain's parent company, revealed that 444 7-Eleven stores will be closing due to various factors like slowing sales, decreased traffic, inflationary pressures, and a decline in cigarette purchases. But don't worry, 7-Eleven has more than 13,000 stores across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, so these closures only amount to about 3% of its portfolio. Which of these businesses are you most disappointed to see go out of business? Let us know in the comments section and enjoy our other videos.